You guys want to break up the surf chat and talk to us about cycling for a second, or
Not really.
you prefer not to think about cycling today?
I've got hours of cycling to think about, mate. I'd rather talk about surfing.
I'd rather be talking about surfing.
Day 3.
Days 3, perfect conditions.
With a little foggy coming over the hill.
A little foggy, that makes it slightly dangerous, but having a good light on the front, who's on the front, and a good rear light on the back should make things okay. Should be a quick trip down the coast. Yeah. Looking forward to rolling into Waipool, seeing the ocean again.
This morning, riding to Mangawhai and hopefully a little beyond that. We've got a bit of a misty morning, but it's clear, there's not a lot of wind, so should be a good day. I'd really like to thank the Barfoot and Thompson families, the real estate group, primarily Auckland based. Peter Thompson, Chris Dobby, the CEO, both came on as sponsors for us again this year for the second year in a row. And Barfoot and Thompson Commercial, John Ehrlich and the team there, came on as a gold donor for the second year in a row. So all of you guys, thank you very much for your support.
Let's fly away in my satellite. See the world.
One of our good cycling friends, Lance Maitland, is with us this year for the first 4 days. So he's riding from North Cape to Takapuna with us, and it's just good to have a really experienced cyclist, especially when the rest of us, the 6 of us, are finding our feet and learning to ride with each other. So to have a really experienced guy with us who knows what this is all about and multi-stage events and all of that sort of stuff is really, really helpful. Lance is a sub 10.5 hour Ironman in Hawaii. He's done 4 or 5 Ironmans. He's done a lot of bike riding over the years, so he knows what he's doing on a bike. And having somebody like that supporting us for the first few days while we find our feet is fantastic.
Let's fly away in my satellite. See the world fall below. Fighting gravity, see what it's like. Who knows where we'll go? Let's fly away in my satellite. See the world.
Okay, Lance, last day with Bloke for Blokes on tour tomorrow. Team have got 20 days without you now. What advice would you give them?
Oh, okay, Chris, really nutrition is the big one. Yeah, you've got to eat healthy. You've got to have breakfast in the morning. You've got to hydrate well all day during the ride. You've got to hydrate well after the ride. You've got to get good sleep, not stand around on your legs after the ride for too long a period. Obviously, it's another 20 odd days you can be riding, so chamois cream, definitely. Is a must. Sunblock, got to hit the sunblock. Sunblock, on the face. Cool. And basically just keep yourself as cool as possible,
Yeah. There's a couple of metres up the road's a big hill. I'm not looking forward to that one. And then we get over that one, go through a little wee cove, and then there's another big hill.
This lady's a cyclist. She just volunteered that she's 74. I don't know if she wants to say that on the video or not.
No, I've done there's not much I haven't done on all the tours. I've done me 2012. Got one more to go for Taupo.
Done Taupo 19 times.
Cape Bread to Cape Reinga to Kaitaia 3 times. So I've done most. It's not. I've only got one more, I think, before Taupo.
Stop. We decided to stop at Waipool Cove because Andy's never been here. Can you imagine that? A guy with a surf life-saving pedigree has never been to Waipool Cove. Nationals were here in 1978. I thought he would have come for that, but maybe he didn't. So here it is, your first visit.
Yeah, what a beautiful beach and a beautiful wave they put on for us today as well. So, yeah, good day getting here. Really nice ride, probably the nicest ride through Stoke Road.
Snooks Road.
Snooks Road, there you go. Snooks Road, absolutely gorgeous ride. So, going well so far. Cheers.
And Waipiko, the second best beach in New Zealand behind the mighty Omanu in the Bay of Plenty.
Fighting gravity, see what it's like. Who knows where we'll go? Dancing on the moon. Let's fly away in my satellite. See the world fall below. Fighting gravity, see what it's like. Who knows where we'll go? Let's fly away in my satellite. See the world.
Push-ups, lads?
So I've got enough pain already. I wonder what I need to do that again.
Sleeping now, sleeping. Having a siesta.
Actually, a really nice rolling hill scenic day with a few tough hills at the end, but otherwise a good day. And a real cosmopolitan New Zealand, great people and the people that are not so cool. We go past you at 100 k's tooting their horns, and otherwise the really cool people who stopped logging truck today, fantastic, stopped and gave us probably a good 200 metres just to give us some space, so that was awesome. And the roadwork people, a shout out to them, doing a whole bit of mahi on the roads, huge amounts of trees that you see cut up, which you can see was a whole bunch of work on the slip, so call out, shout out to them.
Oh, that's...
Here we go, we've got the road crew having a 9-hole reward game of golf at Mangawhai. Mr. C. Booth teeing off. Not too bad a shot for the first drive. He's one of the drivers and banking our lunches for the last 3 days.
Got it. Starting to rain, it's going to
Okay, alright. It's the tee off on the first hole. 9 more holes to go.
It's raining rocks.
See you later.
Here we are now, we're on hole number 4 at Mangawhai, because the riders let us have a couple of hours off. Won't be even a couple of hours, will it be like an hour and a half or something.
We will be deducted pay for that.
So we're at Rocky Crossing Par 4, and you can tell us what the score is currently?
No.
That's because I'm 1 up.
1 up.
Sensible, grown-up men. I'm sure you get your checkups and all that sort of stuff. But if you don't, you should. We're serious about this. The reason Paul and I started this last year, we rode from North Cape to the Bluff because there was a family tragedy that involved a brother that didn't want to be on the planet anymore, and that sort of gets your attention. And then we got 3 or 4 very close mates who are also battling prostate cancer. So we decided to do something about it. And we rode from North Cape to the Bluff last year in 2022 and raised $217,000. And initially we spoke to those 2 charities about that, and But in the last week we've spoken to them again, and they both said, look, with what else is going on in the country, we'll be delighted if you raise 150,000 for us, which has given us the opportunity to raise anything over 300,000 to go to what's going on with what is inevitably going to be a mental health crisis in the Hawke's Bay and Poverty Bay. Somehow got in contact with us. I'm still not quite sure how he did it. He also got $780 out of you guys because he gave that to me. It's in my pocket.
It is only from the Monday double Dutch group. The 9-holer.
So all those things we hear about Dutchmen aren't true, eh? So you guys have already helped. As I say, $780. I got $10 in the car park, so that's $790. If anybody wants to come up and give me a $10 note, it'll get us over the 800. Anybody wants to give me 200, it'll get us over 1,000. But not that I'm asking. Come on, guys. There's another. Fantastic. I know how this works. Let's keep giving money until this bugger stops talking.
My name is Gerard Smedicus, as you see. I belong to the Mangawhai Golf Club, and about 3 weeks ago I was listening to the radio. There was an interview in the radio in New Zealand about what Bruce and Paul are doing, and because a number of my friends, they have prostate cancer, I got really interested, and I tried to contact Bruce through the website. I see that you end up in Mangawhai. Can I entice you to come for a drink after the run, after you ride? And it coincides with the tournament. They always on Wednesday afternoon a lovely tournament, and those guys are quite generous. So that's how I thought it could be a good reason to come here.
Fantastic, and over $1,000.
Exactly.
Fantastic, thanks very much.
Yeah, you will.
She touched me, oh she teased me. Wanna be a cool guy, try to play my guitar, just a little hard to be a star. I need her, oh I please her. Let's fly away.